Alright, it's game time again. This is Gray Fox 37.
And Pikachu 23.
And we're ready to do day 3, 12 to 3 for Gabriel Knight 3. That's a lot of threes.
I know!
Sorry again for the absence. We got dinner and then got caught up in a lot of stuff, so it's just going to be Pikachu and me tonight. And I'm feeling a lot better too. I've still got some congestion, but we'll work through it. So in this block, basically, Grace is going to finish solving Le Serpent Rouge. Uh-oh, there's that infamous change color scheme. Don't show this message again. Okay, there we go. So anyway, before that stupid Windows 7 interruption, Grace finishes Le Serpent Rouge in this block, and she gets to cruise around with the bike and everything. So we're going to check in on a couple of people, solve a few things, scope out a couple of things on the hexagram, and have a grand old time. So are we ready to begin?
Yep.
Alright, here we go. Windows closed again.
No.
But remember, Gabe did that.
Oh.
That doesn't sound like moped.
He must be going to see Prince James. Gabriel's not going to be happy about that.
Nope.
Not one bit. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to exit the room real quick. And now we're seeing Bukele coming out with a newspaper, just like Madeline and just like Mose.
Oh, yeah. We're still doing this part.
So he's carried it into his room. Bastard closed it on me too quickly.
Totally not suspicious.
Yep.
Not.
So now we're going to go back and we're going to solve some more of Le Serpent Rouge. So let's go ahead and use the chair.
That's not comfortable.
So we got a new email.
Uh-oh.
Read Temple of Solomon. So, Temple of Solomon layout. So we have the northern part being the Holy of Holies, 30 by 30 cubits, 1/4 length of the table, or temple table. Then we have the sanctuary, which is 30 by 60 cubits, middle half of temple length, and then the porch, which is 30 by 30 cubits, 1/4 length of temple. So that's pretty much kind of pointing a little hint at what we're going to be placing in the center of the map there. So let's go back to analyze. So we're back up with the map here. And what we're going to do is we're going to divide the temple, just like we saw in the email by where I'm pointing here. And what we're going to do is we're going to put some points. And where you put them are basically, excuse me, is basically where you see these divisions here. So we put one there, and then one there, and then as we see 30 by 30 and 1/2 and whatnot, so we click over here to, where is it there, right there, and right there. And then we start the analysis.
That's it.
There
the
you go.
divisions of the temple. That's the porch down by Lebec. Then the middle is the sanctuary. And the third part in the north must be the Holy of Holies.
Boom. Alright, so next, so we got that taken care of there. So now what we're going to do is we're basically going to put the site on the map next. So what we're going to do, of course, is place it at the center of the Holy of Holies. So you put it basically here at Mount Cardew. No surprise there.
Nope.
So you hit the enter point, place
The
it.
center of the Holy of Holies. I think that's the site. It's on Mount Cardew. I'll write down the coordinates.
Alright, there we go. So we got the site put on the map there. So, now what we can do is basically we're done with Le Serpent Rouge for now. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and head down, and I think we're going to hear a conversation between Howard and Estelle, which is going to be pretty interesting.
Oh, dear.
So down we go.
My favorite people again.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see if they're in the dining room.
Why haven't we found it yet? I'm I'm getting very discouraged, I can tell you. I thought Dr. Wen had such promising leads, and with the additions we came up with...
We mustn't give up yet, Lily.
Perhaps. Oh, why can't we simply pay someone to dig it up? I certainly can't with my tendinitis. And you, no offense, darling, but you're taking too long.
I'm trying.
Estelle!
Oh, sorry. Anyway, you said we couldn't let anyone else in on it.
I know what I said. Oh, my. Dr. Wen must be right, mustn't he? The Great Seed absolutely has to be here. Otherwise, how can one explain that cache of Egyptian artifacts he found here in 1963?
Of course it's here. We'll finish up at the site today, then check the maps again tonight.
Not me. I can't, I tell you. If we don't find it, I can't carry on one step further.
Please don't say that, Lily. Everything's going to be fine.
Wow.
Dun, dun.
Yeah.
So, basically...
Overly dramatic much?
Boy, you took the words from my mouth. Fucking thespians. So
Yeah.
we're seeing Madeline's enjoying a meal.
I'd rather not. I've heard that shade of red dye can cause permanent optical damage.
Ooh.
When you try to look at her, let's talk.
I'd rather stick my tongue in a light socket.
Dang.
Well, she is very prickly.
So let's look over at the British gals.
Me, or are they always here when food's being served?
Oh,
It
yeah.
must be a nice change from roast beef and Yorkshire pudding.
Let's talk with them.
Oh no. But why?
I'm sorry, Grace dear, but Estelle and I really must talk alone. You don't mind terribly, do you?
No.
Thank you, Grace.
Oh, that was very polite of them.
Yeah, surprisingly. Wow.
All right, so we're going to go and cruise on over.
Should we be worried they were actually polite?
Why not? So we're going to go cruise on over to the back of Mount Cardew. So let's
I'll go
take
get
off.
the bike.
And here we go. So we got a new site loaded up.
Uh-oh.
So we'll click on it here. Now there's a big gate here that says private property in French, so unfortunately we're not going to be able to get far, obviously.
This is the back of Mount Cardew, but I think the actual point of the hexagram is further up that way.
And we won't be able to make it. So let's just take a look at the gate.
3 guesses what it says. S-O-L in so many words.
But then we found another message pinned up on the Rennes Chateau stationery.
There's something stuck to the
Oh,
fence.
yeah.
Let's take it.
Who are the Magi? Who's leaving these things?
Yep, so gonna get a nice little view here. And we're going to take a look at Chateau de Serres.
Isn't that Chateau de Serres?
We'll think about it.
Chateau de Serres' tower overlooks the back of Mont Cardew, the northeast arm of the hexagram. Could it be the third rook?
Bum bum.
Oh.
Alright. So when we take a look at, let's get the Serpent Rouge, let's see if she's going to do anything at this part here. So let's look at it. See if she'll read it.
At the window of the ruined house, I looked across the trees denuded by autumn. Close to me, a presence, its feet in the water, like one who has just received the mark of baptism. I recalled the inscription, Et in Arcadia ego, blank, blank, blank. Through some selfish inspiration, I found the missing 3. The dust settled, and I saw at last. Curses, I know the truth. He is there, dead. The broken bread lies forgotten beneath the altar.
So basically we'll do the hint.
Et in Arcadia ego, blank, blank, blank. It implies there's a missing word. A word with 3 letters, maybe?
So basically it's going to be a really interesting little analysis on that. It has actually nothing to do with the map at that point, but it's pretty fun when we get back to town. So we're going to go to the other arm of the hexagram. All the way down here.
I think I'm getting close.
So So what we're going to do is we're going to get the coordinate device out. And what we're going to do is we're just kind of checking out this area. We'll take a look.
This mountain range is amazing. Look at all these huge boulders lying around.
I know, it's so pretty.
Let's see if she can gain incredible Hulk strength and push the rock.
Yeah? Me and what army?
You and gamma radiation, baby.
Yeah.
So yeah. So this is basically kind of a nice little area, but wait, what's this? It's a red handkerchief.
Oh no.
What's that?
Now let's
don't know.
pick it up.
It's a red handkerchief. Didn't Wilkes have one like that? He must have found his spot. Maybe that's why he was killed.
Yep. So unfortunately, that's that with that there. And we basically see there's a little cave with stones here, so we'll take a look at them.
Uh-oh.
What a nice pile of rocks.
So now we're going to, let's go ahead and get the coordinate device. We're going to mark the spot.
It's right around here, under that pile of rocks.
Yep. Rocks.
So there we go. And
Aren't
now
they nice?
we'll take the shovel
Oh.
and use it on the rocks.
I should go get the shovel.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Here we go. She just moves one and they all tumble down, and there's a nice note waiting and a long shaft.
Oh, fun.
Knew it!
Uh-oh.
Let's look at the
Not
note.
another one. Who could know exactly where I'm going? Not even Gabriel knows what I'm
That's totally
doing.
creepy.
There's, for that matter.
Let's take it.
Creepy.
Where was Osiris when the star shone over Bethlehem?
Let's take a look at the cave.
It's definitely a cave entrance, but it's hard to see how far it goes.
Let's go down it.
Totally a good idea. Totally.
I think I'd rather wait for Gabriel. It's pretty dark in there.
Yeah.
Oh, so now you need him when you need to go somewhere. I see how it is. Typical woman. All right. So let's see. I think we're
I've
done
already
with.
marked the location
Yeah.
of the coordinates.
Okay. I forgot. That was one thing I forgot. I didn't know if she marked it or not with her foot. Some areas she does, but this one she doesn't. Ding. Okay. All right. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to go to Ren Laban, and we're going to go talk with Gabe and Mose.
Mostly.
Let's take a look at the piece of crap.
I would love to see Gabriel and Mosley riding that thing.
Let's take a look at the other homes.
Looks pretty deserted.
Let's knock.
Even if someone were home, I have no idea what I'd say to them.
Fuck you.
Aw.
Let's take a look at the
Hello.
The Holy Grail Tavern. Now that's
very subtle.
sign. So we're going to go inside and we'll take a look and hear what Grace has to say about everything. So look at the table.
I like the rustic flavor around here. It's very French.
She's also got light prejudice.
Again.
Let's take a look at the lion map.
It looks like a map of the region. Unfortunately, it's out of date, and in French.
Take a look at the sword.
The owner of this bar must have a death wish.
Take a look at the non-burning fireplace.
A little booze, a little smoke, a little fireplace. Sounds like a recipe for spontaneous combustion.
No.
Take a look at the chairs.
I like the rustic flick.
Yeah. Take a look at the guns and crossbows.
Guns, arrows, and vodka. Brilliant combination.
Let's take it.
The pen
No.
is mightier than the sword.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
Typical woman. Let's go to the dartboard.
Drunk people throwing sharp objects. Doesn't that sound like a bad idea?
But it's
a lot.
funny.
Thanks a lot, Buzz Killington.
That's the whole point.
Let's use the dartboard.
I wouldn't trust
Aw.
myself with darts right now. Especially not with him in the room.
Gabe. Let's look at the map.
Oh, nice. All the tourists can point out where they're from.
Alright, let's look at Gabe. Gabe and Mose are both drinking beer, so let's take a look.
Isn't it nice seeing animals in their native habitat?
Ouch.
Let's take a look at the bartender.
He looks like the artistic type.
Let's talk with
I
him.
could actually use a drink, but it'll have to wait until we wrapped up this case.
Aw,
Lame.
there's all the taps. So let's talk with him here.
So, a monkey walks into a bar.
Hi.
Hey, Grace, you find out anything yet?
Well, not exactly. You?
I'm working on it.
Oh. Well, I'll just run along.
He takes this big old swig of that beer. And then Mose just kind of waves like, okay. They look like a bunch of drunken dopes. Okay.
Wow.
So, yeah, not another thing that people visit and a lot of walkthroughs there. Alright. So, what we're going to do next is we're going to go to Blanchefort, and we're going to go across the street and head over to Mount Cardew. Alright. So, it's hiking time. Such a cute little creek.
There's a little stream at the foot of Cardew. Well, I guess I should go up there and check it out.
Yes.
No, this is really nerve-wracking.
It is?
I think I'm close.
Alright, so there's another letter marked on a tree. Let's take a look at the tree.
Yep.
Well, it can't be solid rock if trees grow here. On the other hand, there's not very many of them.
And let's go ahead and take a look at the note.
Note.
I hope that's not what I think it is.
It's what you think it is.
It's a
So
note.
Let's take it.
The ones who wove the vine in the Pharaoh's days weave it still. The ones who would steal the sacred wine long ago seek it still. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's talking about the vampires.
Now, something I want to point out before we continue here. Take a look at her left cheek here on the jeans. You can see that there's like a missing jean palette. It looks like you're seeing like her naked butt there.
Wow.
Yeah, good old 90s graphics. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the coordinate device, and we're going to walk on out over here. Atta girl. Alright, and then we're going to use it.
Oh.
And it's time to walk around and find the place to mark the X.
Yes.
A little annoying sometimes, of course. I don't remember the exact area since it's been a while, so
Oh.
yeah, pardon me here. Grab a beer, stay a while and listen. Come on. Come in.
Come on, where is you?
Come
Let's go.
in.
Stop hiding.
Yeah. You're the master of this game, man, but this part's always a little tricky. Coordinates are in the inventory, Gray Fox. I know. I'm just being lazy. People who probably played this enough are probably like, you know, screaming right now at the screen, "Go over there! It's right over there!"
Yeah, well, we're not doing a speed run, so sorry.
No, some people have this game down to like an absolute T.
Good
So
point.
even if they're not speed running, I don't even know if anybody even actually speed runs this game. That'd be interesting though.
It doesn't really seem like the type of game you'd want to see
Yeah,
run.
I agree.
Because there's so much story, and if you don't do things, then you're not
course.
going to find out, so...
Exactly. Well, I guess I gotta pull up yield inventory here.
Uh-oh.
Take a look.
It is behind you!
1939, 5606. Okay. Oh, I'm like very close. I'm on 1938.
Wow.
Almost there.
Oh.
There we go.
Yay.
Thank the maker.
It is over here.
Yeah. Now we can pretty much dig it, even though it's solid rock. Might as well. So let's take a look at the spot.
That X marks the spot where the treasure is buried. That's the exact center of the Holy of Holies in the Temple of Solomon. But I think the temple is way underground.
But let's still dig like a bunch of morons. Alright, so we're going to get the shovel. Oops,
Because
here we go.
it somehow lets us.
I should go get the shovel.
Yeah, you should.
Guess I have to give it a shot.
I suppose.
I thought so. If the treasure's down there, it is way down there. This mountain is solid rock.
Yeah.
Okay. So, from this distance,
Uh-oh.
I think, let me, let's see, let's take a, or no, it's not it there. Let's see. If it'll, see if it'll let us. Trying to find the a spot where I can overlook. Blah blah blah.
No.
Dear 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 dear.
No.
Yeah.
It's being difficult again. Don't do that.
Well, I think what we'll do is go to, maybe I can see it at Blanchefort. We'll see.
Yeah.
So let's climb up Blanchefort here. Alright. And let's get over here. Let's take a look.
That rock's rather uniquely colored for this area.
It's the red rock. Let's look over here.
I believe that's Lone Mort over there.
Alright. And let's see. There's Rennes-le-Chateau. Okay. Let's take a look there.
It's Rennes-le-Chateau. What an awesome setting.
Oh, there's a place where you're supposed to be able to think about Tor Magdala, but I'm drawing a blank right now, so...
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Again, it's been a while, so... Oh, well. It's not, like, important for points, Okay. So, what we're going to do next is, we're basically going to, oh, you know what? Actually, I am supposed to go up there. I completely forgot because I believe you're supposed to use the binoculars on that big orange rock. I knew there was something I had to do. Okay. Let's pull it out. Pull it out. Alright, here we go.
Hey, Somebody's parked out by that big orange rock that's off the main road. VDG 945F. Hello, Bukele.
Oh.
Alright, so we're going to zoom out. So Bukele's got doing something
He's
naughty.
being shady.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to get off White Rock here.
Let's go visit Mr. Shady.
Let's take off. Let's go to this big old orange rock here.
Giant orange rock. Oh, how pretty.
And Bukele's not around anymore. So let's head on over and under and through this mixed jarble of graphics here.
Uh-oh.
Let's take a look at this big rock.
I'm sure I saw a moped parked around here. I recognize the rock.
Rock.
And there's freshly dug earth.
Pet cemetery? I don't think so.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, don't bury your kid back there in that pet cemetery, Mr. Stodge. You don't want your boy coming back with something else there, right? Out. All right, let's dig.
Butters comes back
Yep.
as like a
Time
raccoon.
for some elbow grease.
Now it's about time you got off your fat ass.
You're a strong, independent woman. You can dig.
There you go.
Larry's manuscript. Why am I not surprised? And it still has its plastic cover, too.
Now,
And-
obviously,
Opportunities.
yep. Obviously, that's a hint to use the fingerprint kit. So, let's do it. So let's pick up the Prince O'Plenty on here.
I got one.
There should be more than one.
Oh, and there's the third.
Aha.
Nah.
There's one print. There's a second print. 3 prints. I think that's all of them.
So there's also another thing you can do where you can have Gabe come back on the next time block and find it, basically. But it kind of alters the dialogue and everything like that, and you'll see what we're talking about. So, okay, so now basically at this part we're going to go check out Lady Howard and Estelle.
But I don't want to check them out.
But they're your favorite.
But,
But why?
yeah, really. But
Alright.
why?
So let's take a look at their awesome moped.
Must we do it?
Hmm.
Must we? No. No.
That's Lady Howard and Estelle's bike.
Alright, so let's go off to this middle of nowhere site here.
They eat fast.
Yeah, that's true. And then Grace is taking her sweet ass time here. There we
Go
go.
somewhere.
So there's a water bottle, so we'll take a look at
It's
it.
an empty water bottle.
Take a look at Estelle here. Oh, whoops.
Let's look at the dirt.
Actually, before we say anything, let's just take a look at her.
Lady Howard is a slave driver. I hate to be in
course.
Estelle's position. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh,
Let's take a look at Lady Howard.
Lady Howard isn't actually doing much of anything.
nope.
Let's talk.
Hello.
Here we go.
Finding anything, Estelle?
Not yet.
How'd you guys pick this spot anyway?
Out of the mouths of babes.
It's a perfectly sound analysis. Quite complicated to explain. Of course, we can't take credit.
Dr. Wen. Well, let's hope Dr. Wen isn't Wong.
That's awful. Ugh.
Dr. Wen. He needs to get a computer.
You know what we're going to do?
Hmm.
Let's take the fingerprints off that water bottle.
Okay.
With her right there? I think not.
That's a
Oh,
good
damn.
idea, because we have yet to get Estelle's fingerprints. But just keep that in mind for later there, sports fans. Okay. So now we're going to go head back to town and climb up to Tor Magdala now.
Meow. Meow.
Go see what's bumping up there. So let's look at these cars.
Is our favorite friend up here?
Prince James's car. We sure didn't expect him to show up.
Nope.
There's the other one.
That's Larry Sinclair's car. He must be visiting Prince James.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yep.
Let's go inside and say hi,
I think I'll let Gabriel deal with Prince James.
Aww.
bitch.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's head up the tower. You alright?
I'll be fine. Just kind of feel funky.
Oh. So it happens when you sleep 18 hours of your life away.
It's not 18. Where do you get these crazy numbers?
I don't know.
I don't either.
So
Jeez.
So Madeline's on top of the tower.
I'd rather not. I've heard that shade of...
Oh yeah, we already heard that. So let's talk with her.
Hello. Mrs.
morning.
Prickly.
Well, looking for fresh meat?
Oh, I thought you were somebody.
It's quite a drop, isn't it?
If you're afraid of heights, petite, you shouldn't climb so high.
Well, I guess you wouldn't have to worry much about heights, would you?
I don't worry about anything. Where are the boys, by the way?
They're around.
Then I'm sure they'll find me.
Up here? Why would they think to look up here?
Let's talk to her
I'd
again.
rather groom rats.
Okay, I'll find some for you.
Good one. Good one there, Pikachu. Alright, let's go back to the hotel now that we've traded barbs there. It's another scene they don't really show often in some walkthroughs. Alright, so we're going to head back to the hotel.
Je
And...
regrette. The maid, she gets no answer when she knocks. Monsieur Knight must be out.
Merci beaucoup. I'll try again later.
Hello.
Yes. A new face.
Grace!
James, hello. It's nice to see you again.
I was trying to find Gabriel.
He's out in the valley, I think, working on the case.
Has he found anything?
I think so, but he better tell you himself.
I see, all right. I'm staying at the Villa Bethania. Some people were kind enough to offer it. Will you ask him to come by as soon as he gets back?
Of course.
Grace, thank you.
He gives this coy little smile,
Wow.
and off he goes. Alright, let's go talk to Emilio.
Hello, Mr. Baza. Have you been out today?
Oh, here and there, Miss Nakamura, here and there.
Of course. Let's talk again.
What's the point? No one tells me anything around here.
Ouch.
Let's look at him.
Well, he's back in the lobby now. Wonder where he was earlier.
Oh, I
Well,
think
then-
you know.
Don't be boring.
So we're going to go back to the room and we're going to go solve that next riddle here. Alright. Over to the desk. And time to solve Ophiuchus. So, we've got the, so obviously you probably think, or you probably already know what what basically the three letters are. So we're just going to open up the Sum file, and we'll translate from Latin to English. There you go. Translating from Latin to English, sum verb, to be, in first person form, I am, ego sum. So there you go there. But what we're going to do right now is we are going to scan the manuscript fingerprints. And we're going to do a match.
Match. Match.
Yes.
Match. 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 But we really don't need to.
If you want to get those points, you gotta work it.
the game gave you all the evidence already.
Yep. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open up the first manuscript, and we're going to do match analysis. Working.
Horrible noise.
Working.
Horrible. But apparently this is Star Trek now.
Yep.
Bukele, the sneak.
There we go.
He's a sneaky snake.
Yep. A sneaky snake. So next we're going to open up the second fingerprint. Match analysis. Working. PPS. Where buttock for head should be.
Yep.
Oh dear. Madeline had her hands on the manuscript.
The hoe. Alright.
Yeah.
And last and certainly not least, let's go to the third print. Working.
Who else?
Scanning.
Mosley. Gabriel was right.
Mostly.
Alright, so link that there.
How could you?
Alright, you know what? I don't think I have, oh yeah, I don't think I didn't link Moses' license plate here, so there we go. I'm glad I caught that, because that would have been a point missing there.
Oh no!
Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and solve this little riddle here. So let's go to translate, and let's open up the, let's see here, where is it? It's in Arcadia. There it is. Alright, translate. Incomplete sentence. Do you want to add the text? Of course we do. Soon.
Et in Arcadia ego. Soon. That's the missing word.
I am also even in Arcadia. So there you go. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to analyze this word. So let's open it up. Start analysis. Text may be translatable. See translate. Text may be or contain anagrams. See anagram parser.
Whoa.
Yep. So
Anagrams are fun.
we're going to do the anagram.
No. When will it stop?
It's finding a lot of Latin words through it. Okay, so what you're going to want to do at this point is the first word that you're going to want to form is going to be arcam. So we'll go down to AR. There we go. Oops, let's erase this stupid thing.
Don't do that bad thing.
So let's go back to, okay, so we got arcam, and then the next one you're going to want to find is day, which is God. Then the next one that you're going to want to find is tango, not the terrorist tango, but I touch. So there you go.
Huh. That's interesting. Because in Spanish, it's I have. Okay.
Oh my god. I mean, oh my god.
So basically, match found in Latin database, origin word is Greek, Arkham de Tango Isu, complete rebus confirmed, translation, I touched the tomb of God Jesus.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's pretty scary there. Alright, so, next we're going to go back to the map. But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and read the next part of Les Serpent Rouge. Here we go.
But the worst is yet to come. How many have pillaged the house, using the most sacred for purposes most foul? I turn north. Facing me, I see unwinding endless by its coils, the enormous red serpent mentioned in the documents, rigid and bitter. The huge unleashed beast at the foot of the White Mountain becomes scarlet with greed and drunk with stolen and profane communion. Deliver me out of the mire.
So, what we're going to do at this point is, with the secret, obviously, it hinted in there, we're finally going to be placing the red serpent on the map at this point. So, let's go ahead and exit.
Snaky.
Now, what you're looking for on this map basically is a landmark feature that looks like a serpent. So let's see if Grace will give us the hint for that here.
Turning to the north. Okay, that must be north of the site. I see the red serpent, rigid and bitter. Must be talking about some kind of landmark feature.
There you go. So what you do is, if you go north of the site, look at that railroad there. Kind of looks like a snake shape, doesn't it?
Snaky.
So, what we're going to do is we're going to enter points along it and analyze.
Yep, that's it. That's the red serpent.
And there you go.
That is weird.
Snaky.
It must point out something.
Coils around Chateau de Ceres. Alright, so...
Totally not ominous at all.
So now the final phrase we're going to let Grace read as she ends the scene here. So here we go.
I've only got one more stanza. Capricorn. I am aware of the scent of the perfume which impregnates the sepulchre of the one I must release. Cursing the profane in their ashes and those who follow their ways, I return from the darkness while making a gesture of horror at the abyss into which I had plunged. Here is the proof that I knew the secret seal of Solomon and had visited the secret places of the queen who watches over the king. They must be talking about going down into the cave. Take heed, my friend. Do not add or take away one iota. Think, and think again. The base lead of my words may contain the purest gold. Let he who has the understanding use it with wisdom.
Oh.
Hello?
Hey, Mose, you're back.
Yep. Gabriel and I, we had it out.
You did?
Uh-huh. Guess my little secret is, out in the open now.
Huh. Is Gabriel here? I've had some real breakthroughs with Sydney.
Yeah, he wanted me to come and get you. He's holding a meeting in the dining room.
A meeting?
Oh.
This will be interesting.
Interesting.
Alright, and that's it for that block there. So let's go ahead and save.
I wanted to yell it mostly.
Alright, so when the next block comes about, basically it's going to be dealing with a lot of the plot and the story and everything. A lot of plot holes are going to be filled for the most part, and we're going to figure out the person and the whodunit and everything like that. You probably already know who it is. It's so easy. But this is where as they say, the plot thickens. So we'll see you next time, probably Friday or Saturday, more than likely. Ardith76 sadly isn't going to join us because he's going to be busy at the hospital. schedule, and we'll be pretty much probably wrapping up sometime this month because we only have 3 blocks left. So it's been a good ride, and afterwards, of course, we'll be getting to Pikachu and her wonderful fighting. So we'll get to that, and
It's so much fun.
see what we'll be dividing it to where we'll be doing fighting on the mid time off, and then more story driven on the weekends. That's how we'll divide it here henceforth. Now what's going to happen is that recordings are going to switch over to Thursday because after April 6th, because I'll be off on Thursdays at that point and weekends as well. So Thursday and Saturdays you'll probably be expecting recordings at that point there. So, had fun. Another good block there, and Le Serpent Rouge has been solved, so we're all set. All right, well, we'll see you this weekend. Thanks for joining us. This is Gray Fox 37.
And Pikachu 23.
And
Bye-bye.
you guys have a good night.